Everyone surviving so far. Oh, they are not. Very hit.
Look at goes forward, what a move! That's some late braking, and that's what you want to see. Lots of pressure, put on the McLaren driver, but he's dealing with it like a loss.
Acoustic green, but only I'm saying acoustic, it's a little bit too much curve, not just a soft there, Hello and welcome guys to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well, and today we have round one of the Simzone Road to VCO Championship today. So very interesting format. So what we've got is we've got a 1 hour free practice session, we have a 15-minute qualifying session, and then we have a 1 hour and 30-minute race split between 2 stints. So Luciano does 45 minutes, I do 45 minutes, and then that's the end of the race. So 1 45-minute stint each. So it's basically a sprint race, but it's an endurance style because you've got the 2 drivers and things. Sorry, I just realised I wasn't on push to talk. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. We've got about 1 minute, and then it will forward over into qualifying. Some very quick drivers here. If we just have a look, we've got George Boothby, Malowski, Gronwald, Hubin. We have Sebastian Apostel, Fischer, we have Dominic, we have Christian, we've got some other drivers as well who are quite quick. Luca's quick at the moment. We've got Lorenzo and Isla. What other drivers? I think there was 1 or 2 more. But yeah, there are some very quick teams because we've got Unicorns of Love, we've got Veloce, we've got Yas Heat. So some of the best teams on ACC. So see how it goes. Very hot conditions. As you can see right now, 34 degrees. Sorry, I was talking on stream. But yeah. Yeah, just quali should advance in about 20 seconds. There we go.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Yep, 15 minutes. Track conditions are currently fast track, 32 degrees. So you will struggle a bit for grip, so I would recommend pitting with about 6 minutes left of the session so that you can be on fresh tyres for that final lap, because you want to be out on track when the timer goes 0, because I think we are definitely going to have some more grip at the end of the session. But I'll keep you updated on the lap times. You just drive fast and I will keep you updated. But you can do the pace you were doing in free practice. Should be at least top 15. Yes, most definitely. We did a 23 flat in free practice, so, and that was with a few mistakes. So I think if you get, say, a 22 high on a fast track, that would be quite quick. Like George Boothby did a 22.2 fast track, or 22.1. So if you can get high 22s on a fast track, especially at these temperatures, that will be quite good pace. Right, I'll leave you to focus. So yeah guys, this is Road to VCO. We already have a VCO spot in the GT4 Championship, so obviously with drivers like, oh, that's one of the other quick drivers, Sebastian Apostel. When you've got drivers like Apostel, Barrier, Boothby, Malowski, Jardier, Barrier, when you got all these drivers, it's obviously going to be pretty much impossible to finish in the top 3 in the championship unless a miracle happens. But we will see what we can do championship wise, just try and get the highest position possible. But we already have a guaranteed GT4 spot, which we won for Ballas, but Ballas is allowing us to take that spot if we race under our own name. Just need to get that okayed by SimGrid, but that should be fine for us to have the GT4 spot we won in the TSRC, because TSRC championship results came out and we do have a GT4 spot guaranteed. It's under the Ballas name, and they've said that we can have it if we race under our own name, since we're no longer racing for Ballas. Now moved over to Brabham, SRE and Rocket Sim Sport. Obviously Ballas wouldn't be happy for us to then use the Brabham car for a spot that we won under the Ballas name. So they said as long as we race under the our own name, for example Cool Shark or something like that, Cool Shark Racing, then that's fine. So we will see what happens. Small update, just gone optimal. So my prediction is a 21.8 by Boothby for pole. That's my prediction, because world record in this is like 21.7, so I'm expecting a high 21 or a very low 22 on an optimum track. Although it's quite high temps, so maybe only a low 22. Right, let's see what Luciano can do. Already 2/10 up. As you can see, I do have to cover up the server name for streaming, just because they've had a DDoS attack on one of their races recently. So that's why I've got the Just Get Lost hackers over the rear view mirror, because that covers the server information, just so they don't get hacked. But yeah, right now Luciano is on for a good lap. This would put him provisionally P7, if my calculations are correct. Looks like he's going to gain even more time, so this would possibly be a provisional P6 if he gets a perfect final corner. Okay, it was pretty much perfect there, final corner. Provisionally P8, well done. Currently ahead of Dominic, Luca and Apostle. Five tenths off of pole. So really good pace at the moment. Boothby's half a tenth off pole and you're only half a second. That was beautiful. Lorenzo's just gone P6, 2.5 tenths off pole. Oh, that's wide. Still valid. Not much of an improvement this lap, but definitely up on the delta. Oh, that's a little bit of a slide, is might cost in the lap. That left-hander was good though. Half a tenth up could still give us two positions provisionally. Oh, that was a much better final corner, nearly a tenth. Oh, lost it on the exit. Still half a tenth, provisionally P10 I think. Yep, P10, 5 thousandths off of P9. Oh, that was a good turn one. That was a really good turn one. Over a tenth and a half up on the delta, 2 tenths up on the delta after the hairpin. Losing a bit on the exit, still a tenth up. Into turn 3 now. Oh, just a little bit slow on the exit. Still a tenth up, but didn't gain any time in turn 3. This is where you can really make or break the lap. It was a little bit of a slide there. He's going to lose at least half a tenth. Unfortunately, there on the exit, just a slight slide. And that was tidy. That was quick. Gained time there. This is where he lost a little bit of time on the last lap. See, he's gaining a bit. He lost a little bit of time on this right-hander on the last one. That was not helpful. Oh, that was nice. 2 tenths. Come on. This would put us provisionally P8, maybe higher, if he finds those 2 tenths. Oh, that final corner was slow, unfortunately. Lots of potential in the lap, mate. You had at least another tenth and a half in that lap. Yep, good pace, mate. George Boothby, provisional pole 22.0. So my prediction looks like it could be correct. My prediction was 21 high or low 22. Currently provisionally P11, 7.5 tenths off pole, so get a fresh set of tyres and you should be good to stay out until the end of the session. Right now, a tenth, just over a tenth of a second would put us about 4 positions higher, so I think, I mean right now, P4, Luca's 16th, right now P4 is half a second off pole, and you're 7 tenths off pole. So if you find 2.5 tenths, that could put us in the top 5. So it's very close at the moment. But yeah, you could be top 5. Well, P5 is 5.5 tenths off, and you're 7.5 tenths off. So Valentine Barrier. I don't know actually. Let me have a look. But yeah, 2 tenths would put you right now. 2 tenths would put you P5, and 2.5 tenths would put you P4, and you definitely have at least a tenth and a half in the lap. So pace is really good at the moment, mate. Keep it up. I think on that last lap, Barrier's just gone P4 by the way. On that last lap, you also a little bit of time in turn 4. You know that left-hander for the straight you're on. There was a bit of a slide there, and I think there was a bit of time still in the final corner. Rest of the lap was really good, but that's the only places where I think there's maybe, if you got those 2 corners perfect, I think there's maybe another tenth and a half in the lap. But yeah, pole is still 22.0, but P3 is 4 tenths off of pole. So P1 and P2 are close, and the rest are, there's quite a big gap. So I'll leave you to focus. 7.5 tenths off, good pace just now. Copy. Invalid. Don't worry. Don't worry, you've got time for 2 more laps. Yep, you've got 563 behind you, the ballast McLaren, and then there's a big gap. So fairly spread out at the moment. So Luciano was 2 tenths up there. Right now, half a tenth of a second. Half a tenth would put him from P17 to P11. Half a tenth of a second. That is crazy close. But yeah, Luciano got 2/10 in the lap right now. So if he unfortunately invalidated it that previous lap. So if he can get a valid lap that's 2/10 up, that would put us at about P10. And then another tenth would put us P6. So very close pace at the moment. And some good qualifying pace by Luciano, but very close to grid tonight. But even if Luciano can just get this tenth of a second valid, that would at least pop us up into P11 instead of P18, because it's so close right now. Like this 1/10 of a second will give us like 7 positions. Almost 2/10 right now, 10th and a half. You can get the final corner perfect. There is some time there. Oh, a little bit of a slide. Good lap, mate. You've got another one to go. This should put us P12. Nice one. So as I predicted, 21.8. That was my very first prediction, was a 21.8, and then I looked at the temps and I was like, nah, maybe low 22 for pole. But no, 21.8 is pole position by George Boothby, unless Gronwald can improve. Luciano 9/10 of a second off of pole position right now. A little bit more time in the lap. Let's see what he can do. If he can improve, there's some time in the final corner, and I think just the final sector in general, there's a lot more time. Sector 1 was good, Sector 2 was good. Oh, they've messed that up. Max wait time 20 seconds. They're not giving you enough time to finish your lap. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, mate, you had more time in that lap, but yeah, I don't understand what they've done with that. I don't know what they've done with that. Max wait time's broken. Good lap though, mate. Just I don't understand what went wrong there with that. I think that's an admin mistake. Hopefully they sort it for round 1, round 2, sorry. Yeah, you've got the one that you created in free practice for 35 degrees. Yeah. So what to do is to go to the pit stop and press use current pressures. Make sure it's brake pads 1 for both starting and at the pit stop. Make sure it's brake pads 1 and make sure it's... Yeah, but it stops it popping up on your thing when you try and change the pit stop stuff. If you leave it as brake pads 1 on the pit stop, then it doesn't ask you when you come into the pit lane. So it saves you having to press it. Or you forgetting and it changing your brake pads for you, which would wreck the race. And make sure it's add 76 litres and start with 76 litres. And that should be everything. Start with 76 litres, you've got the pressures, and you've got a fresh set of tyres to start the race. Excellent. That's everything. Great quality, mate. Top 15. And you had more pace, but obviously a qualifying glitch. We don't have any teammates in this championship, remember. Bawas. Brabham don't have any other cars in this championship. FRL, we have other cars. Hope you are enjoying the racing. Yeah, I'll be getting in the car after the first 45 minutes of the race. So it's just Luciano in just now, qualified 14th. Very, very close qualifying. So yeah. Yeah, I'll spot you for the start.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Yeah, man. Sim Garage, good luck, thanks. If you could race with anyone's mum, who would it be? I don't know, that's a very random... I'm sorry, that's a very strange question I've never really thought about. Yeah, right, I'll just spot you. Sorry, I was talking to chat. Oh yeah, basically if I stop talking it's just because I can't press to talk. Unless you see me driving through a ball, in which case I disconnected. Right, you're on outside, so just watch that inside line that no one sends it on you. And try and get onto the inside for the hairpin because people will dive bomb you. But yeah, just watch your cold tires at the start as well.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Yeah, considering we've got drivers like George Biffy, P14 is quite good. Very good qualifying by Luciano. Great move. What'd you like? Yes, I'm the new crew chief voice. Oh, Luciano just got swamped. I'm gonna lose 4 positions at once here. Yep, just kind of got boxed in there. I mean, even there with Dominic on the straight, when you got past the BMW, you just got boxed in. Unlucky there first lap. Hopefully you don't get a penalty for taking out the other Lambo. But kind of just got boxed in there on that first lap. Just got swamped and boxed in. Lucas in front of the McLaren. Okay, let's just update the position after the start. That was a back marker. I thought that was someone pitting like super early. Go left, go left, go left. Few cars battling right up in front of you. There was a crash there at the hairpin. Oh, that was close by the McLaren. He nearly spun out by himself. Tire temps okay? Good, good. Pace is faster than cars in front. That annoys me. McLaren makes a mistake, pushes Luciano wide, and then Luciano loses the position. So annoying. Yeah. McLaren's obviously slower, makes a mistake, Luciano goes for the pass, gets pushed wide, and then the other McLaren passes. So frustrating. George Boothby already within 11 minutes, 2.3 seconds in the lead. Luciano's got good pace, he just is getting not really many places to pass. Do not change your line in the braking zone, McLaren. Good move. If that McLaren had hit you, you would have got a penalty because he changed lines in the braking zone. Okay, P16. No worries, no worries. Luciano is definitely quicker than this McLaren in front. He just needs to get a clean spot to pass. Now when trying to pass this McLaren on the second time, if you get put on the outside, brake early and go for the cutback, because this McLaren seems to just outbrake himself. Yep. Well, with drivers like this, the cutback is the most effective. Just watch out, because Luca seems to be slower, so they might battle a bit. Yep. Copy. That's what we expected. Pressure's okay though. Excellent. Quicker than all the cars around you, cars behind and in front on the leaderboard that I can see, you're quicker than. Yeah. Yep, that's what I found. It's the sliding's perfectly manageable if you trail brake, but as soon as you forget to trail brake, the rear snaps. Yep. Okay, so 30 minutes to my stint, 15 minutes into Luciano's stint, well, 17, but just around it. So we've got these 4 cars up in front that Luciano has been quicker than the last couple of laps. So if Luciano can just keep this together, stay close to them, especially as they start to battle, we should see some overtakes and things. And what I'd quite like to do is just have a look at George with me. He's already 3.5 seconds in the lead. What was his best lap time? Was that 22.75? Yes, lap time 23.0, Thomas 23.2, 23.1, Barrier 23.2, 23.2, 23.8, 23.2, 23.6, 23.3, 22.9 best lap, previous lap 24, 23.6, 23.5, 23.4, Luciano's going for it. Remember that cutback. Damn. Luciano had to tap the brakes. Luciano had to tap the brakes on the exit there because he got such a good run. I told him go for the cutback. He was already going to go for the cutback. He did, and it worked so well that the McLaren would have just got punted because Luciano got so much more exit speed than he did. Yep. Makes you feel any better, you just got bumped wide. But yes. Yep. It's costing a stupid amount of time. Oh, come on, mate. This is just ridiculous. Basically, don't go on the outside. Cut back or stay on the inside. Every time you go on the outside, they're bumping you wide. Yeah. Yeah. Noted. Don't know why they're defending so hard for 18th. Like, everyone's defending so hard, and it's like 1 hour left, and it's like it's not even top 15. Defending's not so bad, but yeah, pushing wide is getting a bit annoying. Or boxing. You get pushed wide by one guy and then two guys pass. Yep. Bobs. Yeah, just keep calm and head down, but yeah, it's frustrating when you're faster than the cars in front. Yep. You can't make their mind up which line to take. It's like inside, outside, inside, outside. Good. There we go. How's it going, Jonas Trucks? How you doing, mate? Good to hear, mate. Yeah, we've got first rounders road to VCO Simzone today. Luciano qualified 14th, and then we've got drivers like George Boothby, Gronwald, and we've got Yas Heat like Barrier and Jardier. We've got all these really fast drivers and teams. Quite good to be starting P14. Unfortunately, Luciano's been pushed wide twice and then had a wee bit of a collision because after turn 1 he went for the inside of the hairpin and so did the car in front, so he had to avoid and go to the outside into the gravel, so he's dropped down a bit, but he is slowly fighting through. But it's very difficult because the cars up in front are defending the inside, but when they're on the inside and Luciano gets on the outside, they're tending to push Luciano a bit wide, or Luciano ends up getting blocked by one car and then loses a position to the car behind. That's happened a couple times. So Luciano's just trying to make his way through the field. He's quick, but he's just getting blocked quite a bit. So we'll see how the race progresses. Copy that, mate. Remember, don't fix damage at the pit stop either, by the way. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, what's going to happen here? I want to see this before I go. Ah, I thought I was going to get in the way of Luciano. Thought so. Right, 10 minutes to my stint. No, this is Road to VCO Simzone, so this is one of the Road to VCO championships. So we've already qualified for VCO in the GT4 category. This one is a lot more difficult teams in it, with it being George Boothby and Jardier or ones like that. But since we've already got a GT4 spot, this doesn't matter that much. This is more just for experience, because this is the first championship for the new team that I've joined, so this is also just kind of getting experience. So we're racing with Luciano for some of the rounds, and then we're racing with some of the other drivers in the team for some of the other rounds, just to try and mix a bit. I've got a notification there. I heard something. What was that? I assume there was maybe a follow, which thank you to whoever's followed, but Twitch does not seem to be working. The Twitch chat doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Raphael, oh no, it is working. I'm sure there was a follow there, and it didn't actually pop up in the chat notifications for some reason. I don't know why. Oh well. Thanks for tuning in, Raphael. But yeah, Twitch chat is working, just the notifications, I can't see them for some reason at the moment. It was working like 2 days ago, so it must just be a glitch. So yeah, unfortunately, Luciano did really well in qualifying, qualified 14th. And we've got drivers like George Boothby. It was your fault. I thought it was a follow. I don't know why it didn't pop up on my chat as a notification. Oh well. But yeah, as I said, there were some quick teams like Veloce, Yassi, and things. So starting P14, we were quite happy with. Unfortunately, he was up on his final lap, but there was an error with how they set up the server, so he couldn't actually do his final lap. But unfortunately, the race has not gone too well. At the start, he went up to 13th, but then he got boxed in and pushed wide down to 17th, and then he's been pushed wide another twice, and then yeah, so oh sorry, yeah, so yeah, unfortunately getting pushed wide, and then also had a slight collision where the car in front went to the hairpin at the inside of the hairpin on turn 2, and then Luciano had went to the inside as well right behind him and didn't realise that the McLaren was also going to the inside, so Luciano then had to go to the left to avoid it and clip the barrier. So lost a few positions at the moment, but hopefully make it up in round 2 and the second sim. Sorry. Yeah. Are you wanting an early pit stop? Your tyres are done. Yep. Copy that. Just make sure to adjust the fuel. Okay. Fuel consumption. Copy. $80 litres for a 50-minute stint. So I would put 85 to be safe. 85 in the white box. Copy that. Ready to go. Luciano coming in a bit early, just because his tyres are done with all the sliding and battling. So we'll do our best to try to undercut. Yeah, watch that bit, didn't you? Yeah. Yes, that is a pain. I'm going to be right behind the McLaren. Get a good stop and we should be fine. Excellent. Right, try start the engine. Hopefully it works this time. Right, good stint, mate. Unlucky, but pace was good in quality. Just got a bit unlucky there. Remember, start the engine.
Come on, go, go, go.
Yep. Alright, so I've got 90 litres for a 50-minute stint. Ahead of the McLaren. That's what we wanted for the pit stop. Let's go. I'll just try to settle in as quick as possible. "50-minute stint, so we do have to watch the tyres, and we've got a bit extra fuel, so we do need to watch the sliding. We don't slide too much and kill the tyres really early. Let's just get settled into the car.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
Car feels good. How many people forgot to turn off repair damage?
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Car feels good, guys, so let's just take care of the tyres. Do we benefit from that drive-through? Copy. Gaining quite a bit on this McLaren on this outlap. Just lost the rear of the car on the hairpin exit there. Just had to defend a bit.
Warning for extended track limits. Pit window is now closed. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Sorry, that was my bad. I pushed him wide. I had to slide.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Oh, Sparky, how's it going? Yeah, all good here, thank you.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I had the inside, but he went off. He went like right to the inside to get like the tiny bit of track. So I had to give him space. Just need to find some pace.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. There's a slow car up ahead. Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Why is the car so slow compared to practice? I did 23.3 with this identical setup in practice. Not sure if it's the extra fuel load or what, but it feels slow.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I think that might have just been a back marker.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
me updated with that Ferrari and Lambo fight. Yeah.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I knew he was going to die on me. Can't say I'm too pleased with the amount of dive bombs and stuff. I'm sorry, this has not been ours. I don't even know what I did there. I think I must have like touched the grass by millimeters. Just spun around completely. Couldn't save it. Can you watch the replay? Did I touch the grass? Or did I just spin it on the brakes? Man, that was a silly mistake from myself. Touch the grass on the entry. I just had no grip. In practice I was doing 23 threes consistently with 70 litres. Or 76 litres. Now I'm just sliding everywhere.
Falling behind in the car in front in sector 3.
Hopefully next week at Spa is a bit better than this. Oh, it's not going well for us tonight at all, is it, guys? So slow compared to practice as well. 23 threes consistently when I was practicing earlier today on 76 litres. Just had nothing tonight. Just got no pace, mate, at all. So quick in practice as well.
Gaining on the driver ahead is 73.
Do you want the good news or the bad news? No, I was just trying to give you some hope. I'm on 3 track limits. Yes. Yes, I will try. On the side of good news, I haven't spun. Again. I've spun once, but I haven't spun since then. That's the only good news I have for you. This is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Just drifting around at the moment. I'm definitely going to put some work into the race setup for next week, because the sliding isn't too bad at the start of the stint and it's quick, but by the end of the stint the sliding just kills stars.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car ahead. Faster car is approaching. Car on the left, clear on the left.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Faster car is approaching.
Gonna let him by here.
Car on the left, clear on the left.
I have 40 litres of fuel for 15 minutes. I've got enough for 17 laps of fuel. So I've got way too much fuel. I don't know if it's the car, the setup, or what, but the more I'm pushing, the more time I lose. Fine. Struggling a bit with the tires actually just now. Practice was quite quick, but I'm just struggling a bit for tires right now, and I don't know why. I think it's just because it's like 32 degrees and there's a lot of sliding. Still, it's very frustrating. I mean, like there, what happened there? Like, I didn't touch the grass and the rear just snapped. Can you see the replay? Did I come off the brakes too quickly or something? Because I just braked. Is that supposed to make me feel better or distract me more? I'll accept that. No, it's not my corner at all. What's happened to that Lambo on P18? That was the one with the drive-through, wasn't it? I didn't actually hear what you said. I leave the voice call, but I can't whilst I'm driving. I just leave the voice chat after that, but I can't because I'm driving. Right, that's three laps in a row, that same corner. It's like bouncing over the curb. I'm sure I've been taking the curb. I must be clipping it at a weird angle.
Faster cars approaching. Pressure loss on the right rear.
Now I have a pressure loss. Please don't repeat Suzuka and have a blowout. Knowing my luck, I'll get a tyre blowout with like 3 minutes to go of the race and my tyre will just explode. Understand. Just following Williams' line there. So much sliding. Thank you.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Love it when race engineer points out the obvious. Losing time in sector 3. Right after I just went on the grass there. Okay, I have nothing in the tires now. Like, the grip seemed getting worse and worse, and now it's just gone. Hello, Jadier. Welcome to our small stream. Feel free to pop by anytime. Look at this, guys, we've got one of the biggest ACC YouTubers in our rear view mirror. Let me just hide that bit about the lap, what actual lap is. Forget the blue flag, but that's just a game glitch, we're obviously ahead. I'm now on Jardier's stream for being a nice guy. Look at that. P21 got a drive through with 2 minutes left. That must be painful. That's a good point. This is true. Probably run out of fuel. P18. Probably fueled exactly.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
What? Why am I not accelerating? My pit limiter got stuck on when I spun. Something's wrong, I'm just sliding. What happened there? I just completely lost the car in the end shift.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Well, this has been one of my worst stints in like 6 months. Suzuka wasn't a bad stint, I just disconnected. Yeah, but that wasn't my fault the tyre exploded. Or that I disconnected.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
What happened? But we haven't crossed the line yet. The leader's just... The leader hasn't finished the race.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
What's going on? No one's crossed the line yet. There should be a countdown for how long you have left. I'm so confused. This is the final lap. We haven't actually finished yet. But the race says we have. I'm so confused. Is everyone else still driving? That's weird. Well, they forgot to put on the end of session timer on Oh, well, okay.
Green light. Go, go, go.
It's just, so they forgot to put on the end of race timer and end of quali timer. That was a weird one. That was weird. Everyone's so annoyed in the chat. Right. So in the end we were P21. That's oddly depressing. Yeah. Right. Guys, thank you very much for tuning into the race. Wasn't... Oh, I've got to wait for the ad break. The ad break's on. Oh, they're going to reverse the results into the last completed lap. So actually people that didn't serve their drive-through will be fine. Yeah. Right. Right guys, that is the end of the stream. Not a very good race for us. Just didn't go our way, bit unlucky. I spun myself, and we had I had a spin, the tyre wear was rubbish, and yeah, just overall it was a pretty rubbish race to be honest. But tomorrow next week, sorry, we will come back a bit stronger and see what we can do. But yeah, just not really our race today, unfortunately. But it's just one of those things. But yeah, so next stream will be Tuesday. We have a league race that we're doing. I think it's a road to VCO championship, but we're stepping in for me and Luciano are stepping in for one of the, I think it's the Brabham car, in one of their championships. So we're just driving to see what we can do. The car that we are driving won't actually make the VCO championship or anything. It's too far down on points, but we're just driving it, so it's in the championship. But that will be on Tuesday, and that will also be the next stream, because Monday night I'll be karting, because I have British Indoor Karting Championship coming up in 2 weeks, so I'll be doing some practice on Monday. But yeah, just unlucky today. So next week, hopefully have a better race, and I'll do some work on the setup, because I thought that setup would be fine, but it just slid too much and just killed the tyres. So we'll work on the setup for next week, and we'll see what we can do. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and